Welcome students. Now we will move to exercise 13.2 from the same chapter. First question. Form the equations and solve them to find the unknown number in each of the following cases. So first one, 5 added to 6 times a number gives 47. So here this entire one depends on this number, isn't it? That number you have to choose as x. Okay, so how we can form the equation? 5 added to 6 times a number means 6 times a number means 6x. 5 added to 6 times a number means 6x plus 5 will come is equal to 47. Equation you got, isn't it? So now you can solve for x. Okay, so we got the equation as 6x plus 5 is equal to 47. So 6x is equal to this 5 we can shift 47 minus 5. So 6x is equal to 42. X is equal to 42 by 6 will get. So the value of x is equal to 7. Okay. Now the second question. The sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 7 is 126. Sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 7 is 126. So we have to choose 3 consecutive multiples of 7. Okay, which all we can choose the consecutive multiples of 7? 7, 40, 21, 28, like that it is going. What is the difference between that 21, 7, 14, 21, 28? This difference is 7 and this difference is 14 and this difference is 21. So we can choose 3 consecutive multiples of 7 as x plus 7, x plus 14 be the 3 consecutive multiples of 7. Then what they said, the sum of that 3 consecutive multiples is equal to 126, isn't it? So we can write as x plus 7 plus x plus 14 is equal to 126 will come. So now solve for this equation. You know how to solve. Add 3x plus 7 plus 14, 21 will come 126. From that 3x is equal to, you will get 105 and x is equal to 105 divided by 3. The value of x you will get as 35. Hope it is clear. Next we will move to question number C. When 11 is diminished from twice a number, the result is 21. So 11 is diminished from twice a number. So the entire quantity depends on this number, isn't it? That you have to choose as x. So twice a number means 2 into x. 11 diminished means 2x minus 11 will come is equal to 21. So equation you got. Okay. After getting the equation, it is easy to solve, isn't it? 2x minus 11 is equal to 21. Okay, so 2x is equal to 21 plus 11 will come. We'll find the value of x, you will get that as 16. Now, question number D, we excluded this here. Then question number E, the sum of 3 consecutive numbers is 153. How we can choose 3 consecutive numbers? 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. All are consecutive numbers, isn't it? So, we can choose x, x plus 1 and x plus 2 are 3 consecutive numbers. Okay. So, their sum is given as 153, isn't it? So, x plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equal to 153 will come. Solve for x. 3x plus 3 is equal to 153. 3x is equal to 150. X is equal to 150 by 3. So, x is equal to 50. Hope this is clear for all. Now next question number F excluded for you. Okay, not needed to do. Now question number 2 also we excluded. Now from this exercise next we will do question number 3. Okay. The sum of 3 consecutive even numbers is 198. Find the numbers. So even numbers, consecutive even numbers. Which all are the consecutive even numbers? Which all are the consecutive even numbers? 2, 4, 6, isn't it? 2, 4, 6. What is the relation between? If we are choosing this x, this will be x plus 2 and this will be x plus 4. So we can choose x, x plus 2 and x plus 4 are the 3 consecutive even numbers. Their sum is given as 198. Okay, so we will get x plus 2 plus x plus 4 is equal to 198. So 3x plus 6 is equal to 198. So from that we will get the value of x as 192 divided by 3. X 164, then what will be x plus 2? 66 will come. Then what will be x plus 4? 68 will come. So which are the three consecutive even numbers? 64, 66 and 68. Hope it is clear. Now next we will move to question number 4. The sum of three consecutive multiples of 6 is 90. Find the number. Similarly, one question we did, isn't it? So first we have to choose the consecutive multiples of 6. Multiples of 6, what is the specialty? Multiples of 6, 6, then 12, then 18, like that it is coming. So if you are choosing 6 as x, this will be x plus 6 and this will be x plus 12, isn't it? So we can choose x plus 6 and x plus 12 as a consecutive multiples of 6. Okay, now sum of that is given as 90. So like this we will get the equation x plus 6 plus x plus 12 is equal to 90. That means 3x plus 18 is equal to 90. From that 3x we can calculate. From that x we can calculate. 72 by 3, that x will be 24. X we got as 24. What will be? Hope how to solve the equation is clear for all. X terms you have to add, constant terms add. So 3x you will get 90 minus 18. Then x is equal to 72 by 3. X is equal to 72 by 3. We will get that as 24. Value of x 24 means what will be x plus 6? 24 plus 6, 30. X plus 12 means 24 plus 12, 36. So which are the three consecutive multiples of 6? 24, 30 and 36 are the three consecutive multiples of 6. Next, we will move to 5th question excluded for you. Now we will move to 6th question. Okay. All of you read the question. If the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 2:3:4, find the measures of each angle. Ratio. So first angle you can take as 2x. Second angle you can take as 3x and third angle you can take as 4x. Sum of the angles will be equal to 180 degrees. So how you can form the equation? 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 180 degree. Okay, then from that first you have to solve for x. So how to write the steps? Ratio is given as 2:3:4. First angle you can choose as 2x, second angle 3x, third angle 4x. Then sum of the angle is equal to 180 degree, that we know. So left side you can add because all are like terms. 9x plus 180, you will get 180 by 9. So the value of x you will get 20. Okay. Now how you can find out first angle 2x here. So 2 into 20, 40 you will get. Second angle 3x here. So 3 into 20, 60 degree. And third angle here 4x. So 4 into 20, 80 degree. So first angle, second angle and third angle we got. Okay. Next we will move to question number 10. 7, 8, 9 excluded. Okay. Now question number 10. Naresh is 5 years older than Mahesh. 5 years ago, Naresh was twice as old as Mahesh. Find their present ages. So here, Naresh is 5 years older than Mahesh. So Naresh's age depend on Mahesh's age, isn't it? So this Mahesh's age you have to choose as x. What will be Naresh's age then? X plus 5 will come, isn't it? Now 5 years ago, Mahesh age we choose as x. Then age of Naresh we will get x plus 5. Then 5 years ago means what will be Mahesh's age? Now he has x years of age. Then 5 years before, x minus 5. Then what will be the age 5 years before for Naresh? Now x plus 5, 5 years before 5 less. So x plus 5 minus 5, x. Okay. Now one condition is given there in the question. What is that? Naresh was twice as old as Mahesh. Okay. So how we can write the equation? X is equal to twice x minus 5. Equation we got. Okay, now solve for x. X is equal to 2x minus 10. So from that, x is equal to 10 you will get. Okay, now x means Maher's age we choose. So that is 10 years. What will be Naresh's age? X plus 5 then, isn't it? So 10 plus 5, 15 years. Hope it is clear. Now next we will move to question number 11. The age of a father is 49 years. He is 4 years older than 3 times his son's age. What is the age of his son? Okay, so here he is 4 years older than 3 times his son's age. So father's age depends on son's age. So son's age you have to choose as x. 3 times son's age means 3x. 4 years older means 3x plus 4. That's equal to 49. Okay, so here what we are doing, first we are choosing son's age x, then father's age will be 3x plus 4. 3x plus 4 is 49 is given. From that solve for x. You will get x is equal to 15. X we choose as son's age, isn't it? So what will be the son's age? Son's age is 15 years. Hope this one is clear. Next, question number 12 and 13 is not there for you this year. Next, we will move to question number 14. Okay, read the question. The length of a rectangular plot exceeds its breadth by 5 meter. So, length depends on breadth. So, breadth we will choose as x. Then what will be length? X plus 5. The perimeter of the plot is 142. We know the formula for finding the perimeter if we know the length and breadth. Okay, so we are able to calculate the dimensions of the plot. Okay, so here breadth of the rectangular plot we have to choose as x. Length it will be x plus 5. Perimeter is given as 142 meter. We know the formula for finding the perimeter. What is that? 2 into L plus B. That's equal to 142. Here length and breadth we already choose x and x plus 5. Substitute here length x plus 5 and breadth x is equal to 142. Now here like terms are there that you can add. So 2 into 2x plus 5 is equal to 142. What will be 2x plus 5? This 2 you can shift first. Okay, so you will get a 71 meter. Then 2x, what will be the value of 2x? Then this 5 you have to shift. You will get a 66. Okay, then what will be the value of x? 66 divided by 2. Then x is equal to 33 meter you will get. X means breadth. Okay, so what will be the length? X plus 5, isn't it? So 33 plus 5 you will get 38 meter. Now next 15, 16, 17 excluded, not needed for you this year. Now we will do 18th question. Two supplementary angles differ by 50 degree. Find the measure of each angle. Supplementary angle, you know what is the condition for supplementary angles. The sum of two angles should be equal to 180 degree. So sum of the supplementary angles is equal to 180 degree, that we know. Then let one angle we choose as x, supplementary angle. Okay, then the second angle they differ by 50 now. So 50 I added. Okay, so x plus 50. Then what about this? If the sum of these two angles should be equal to 180 degree, so we can write x plus 50 plus x is equal to 180 degree. Equation we got, solve for x. So like terms you add first. So 2x plus 50 is equal to 180 you will get. 2x is equal to 180 minus 50. So 2x is equal to 130. Okay, so from that value of x you will get 130 by 2. So the value of x you will get 65. So what will be the second supplementary angle? How to calculate? If one angle is x, the second angle will be x plus 50, isn't it? So 65 plus 50 will come 115 degree. So two supplementary angles are 65 degree and 115 degree. Hope this one is clear. Now remaining questions, that means 19, 20, 21, 22, not needed for you this year. So which all questions I did in the video only you have to do from this chapter. Okay, so all of you do that and submit in Google Classroom. Today's class we are winding up. All of you have to submit now itself these questions in Google Classroom. Thank you and have a nice day.